we graph these lines with this graphing calculator?
You're gonna go to y equals first, right?
Good. So y equals. So we need to solve these for y. We can't type in our calculator this 2x plus 3y equals 6. So we got to solve for y. So let's do the first one. We got 2x plus 3y equals 6. I will subtract 2x from both sides. And then we have 3y equals negative 2x plus 6. You could have written 6 minus 2x. That's fine. Okay. Next, we have to divide both sides by 3. And so we get y equals negative 2/3 x plus 2, right? Because 6 divided by 3 is 2. So this would be our y1. It's a line 1. It could be line 2. It doesn't matter. We'll just call it line 1. And then line 2. So we've got 5x minus 4y equals negative 8. We're solving for x. We have minus 4y equals negative 5x minus 8. Divide both sides by negative 4. So we get y equals 5/4 x. And then we have a negative 8 divided by negative 4. That's going to be plus 2. So that's your y sub 2. We can use our graphing calculator. So I typed in negative 2/3 x plus 2, and then 5/4 x plus 2. You can choose graph. If something's wrong, you can do zoom standard. And so when I choose graph there, I get this. So I do see that it's a consistent system, which we'll talk about in a minute. Okay, I do see that there's an intersection point. Now, does anyone know how to use the graphing calculator to find the intersection point?
I have a question. How do I zoom in? Like what would I have to put to make it zoom in or zoom out?
Well, if you choose zoom, there actually is a zoom in button. You can do that. And it asks you for the center of where you want to zoom. So it just went to the So now I just chose zoom in. That's the quickest way. You can always do window and change it manually. What is one way where we can have the calculator guarantee us an answer for the intersection point?
Yeah, hit the trace button.
You hit trace and then you're guessing a little bit, but how about this? Hit second trace. Let's go into the calc mode. Now, any ideas what calculation we want to do?
Intersect?
Yes. So you can use the down arrow and then enter or just press 5. Okay. So remember, calculators are kind of dumb. They are great because they don't need sleep and they can just keep computing all day long. They don't need coffee. They don't need food. So that's why they're valuable, but they don't know how to make decisions and decide so it's asking us now, okay, I know how to find the intersection point, but of which two lines or what? So it's saying first curve. So you want to be on the first curve. If you have more than one line, then that's the reason it becomes confusing for the calculator. Well, it's already on Y1. So that's the default. So we do want it, Y1 is one of them. And then when I choose enter, it does pop onto Y2, which is the other line that I want. And you don't have to be at the intersection point. It doesn't matter. It's just asking which two lines do you want me to find the intersection point of. Now it says guess. I was told at one point that that's so that the calculator could have extra time to calculate. I don't really think that's true. I'm not sure why this is part of the process, but it's guessing. I guess it's good for just always to have an estimate in your head. So it's asking you to guess. And then at that point you press enter again. And you see, it gives you the exact answer, 0,2. Yay. And so that feeling should be like we're on that podium for Kahoot, like, woohoo, we got number one. I just solved the same problem 3 different ways, and I got the same answer each time. Doesn't that feel good? Yes. All right, so we've got line 2 here. And then line 1. So this intersection point is 0,2.